Anyways, we're back here tonight. We are playing Ages Wonders. I'm super excited. I wanted to play a little bit yesterday, but after sort of booting up and having a look, I realized that I had no idea what I was doing. So I went and played through a game to try and get an understanding of how the game and the mechanics work and all that sort of stuff. And it actually ended up being a lot of fun, and it went pretty well. I managed to snag a win. With a bit of an interesting setup. I was playing as some tree-hugging, unicorn-riding, nature-loving elves, and we went and turned the world green. It was pretty cool, and I'm kind of excited to try something a little bit different this time and see what we can do, because it seems like there's a massive diversity in the way that you can play the game, which is really good. I like to see that. You know, it's adds a lot of replayability factor. And especially given that, I mean, it's probably going to be a pretty popular category for people to be playing and streaming. So seeing all the variation between all of them, what everyone chooses to do is going to be pretty interesting as well. So anyway, I'm here to just play and have fun anyway, I guess. So I'm jumping in, and the way that I'm going to play this time is, I think I played on just the standard like Green Shire tier 1 realm for game number 1. And that was cool, that was fun. Pretty standard map, kind of what I ended up with a very Mediterranean-esque setup. So it was a massive inland sea surrounded by sort of edge like land around the borders of the sea, inland sea, which was kind of interesting. But it made it a little bit harder to connect and come across all the other empires. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm going to try the Astral deserts. Which is a bit more devoid of water. It's the complete opposite. There is no water. We'll end up with a bit more desert and dry vibe. And I was thinking about... Okay, I'm just going to leave all the settings on standard here as well, by the way. That's fine.
Starts here.
And I was going to create a custom faction again. I was sort of playing around with a couple of... So this is who I was playing with the first time. Is the Awakened Fae. That was the way it sort of made. That was pretty cool. So they were pure good, all about nature and all that sort of stuff. That was cool. And I was thinking about doing an underground dwelling race, because I thought that might be interesting, but I'll save that for next time. And instead, what I'm going to do is actually not bother creating a custom race. I'm going to pick up the Arcane Tugrans here, and I'm just going to edit this existing template right now, as it is, because it looks pretty fine as is. I haven't tried the Astral to Shadow Paths at all, so this should be fun.
What is your people's form?
And I'm happy with the desert adaptation, and I might change the Resolute. I'm not really sure. I think it has status effects. Actually, what I want to do... No, I don't think you can get magic proclivity in... I think it's a mind trait rather than a body trait, so I guess that doesn't really help, does it? Not really sure, to be honest. I think might just leave it as is then. Extra accuracy on ranged and magic. You know what? Let's go keen-sighted. That sounds alright. Because I'm kind of going for a magic vibe here. So I'm going to stick with Mystic. Mana Channelers is good. Because I think with Arcane we're going to likely be summoning a lot of troops. Now I'm going to change the Shadow Walkers. This bonus doesn't seem super exciting to me. It only really affects the very early game with scouting units, and I'm just not that excited about it. I'm actually going to go with the powerful evokers here. It sounds like a little bit more appropriate with a magey sort of setup. And I'm also just going to change the book over to the Tome of Evocation rather than the Tome of Warding, because it actually stacks a little bit better with the bonuses that we pick. So we get access to the evoker unit, as well as some more interesting spells, summoning lesser spirits, which we'll want to do because it's cheaper for us to summon and to upkeep.
What is your
and yeah, we'll stick with the wizard king or wizard queen in this situation, I think. Actually, it looks like it just changed her look for some reason. We'll go with a lightning orb. I'm gonna mostly keep this ruler. I'm just gonna probably change this a little bit more so she looks more wizardy. Cool outfits. We'll just go with... This looks nice and majestic. Very sorceress-esque, I guess. She's a sorceress. Don't know what they refer to themselves as in this game, but here we go. Okay. We'll give her a magic crown, I reckon. Considering that we're all about that magic. And, of course, we're going to have a cape. No, maybe not. Looks a little bit awkward. Yeah, you know, we'll ditch the cape. We want to look fashionable. And sometimes in life, less is more. And, you know, some people really don't realize that, but... and it shows, but, you know. Well, I can't have blue. It's tragic. I'm happy with these colors, I think. I don't think there's any reason to change the symbol. I think that's fine. And then... I don't know if these guys actually have hair. I guess they do, yeah. That's fine, I think. In the army color... Oh yeah, because all this blue is determined by this. That's right. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything else to really change there. Then we're just gonna roll with it. And I don't think I need to change the
begins.
The faction name or anything here either. I'm just gonna leave it as. Except her name is a little bit difficult to pronounce, but it's fine. I'm probably just gonna call her Anam, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Off to the races. I'm very curious to see how this map looks. Because obviously, as I said, I did was the Fey Gardens the last time, so it was very green, very lush. But I suspect this will be quite different, but you never know. For some reason, I always seem to be hodged up against a mountain. I mean, I've only technically started a run 3 times, but every single time I've been right at the bottom of a mountain, which is kind of awkward, but it just cuts off the directions that we can expand in, which is a little bit less than ideal, but it's not the end of the world. So with desert adaptation, we can build farms on sand, which may be relevant because there should be lots of desert in between everywhere. Although whether we'll get as much efficiency out of the terrain, I'm not sure. We start with Fulmination, which is a damage spell, and Cosmic Ablation. I'm gonna check the sound levels here. Okay. I don't think it's too bad. I think it just sounds loud to me because I'm trying to talk. Do that. There we go. All right. So we've got a scout, and I'm probably going to sneeze in a second here. Yep, more good. Okay. All right. What's under here? Mana stash. Start with the gold vein. That's pretty handy. Now I wonder if we can get vision on these. I have turned off the movement, by the way, just because I find it a little bit slow. You have something. Mana stash. Okay. Well, I'm going to send you there then to pick that up, and I might go fight these guys. What is this? An Inferno puppy. Oh my god. Okay, that's a bit scary. These guys look pretty cool. We've got 2 support units, 2 melees, and 1 evoker, which is just a battle mage. Okay. Sounds good to me. I haven't really, because with the elves I had frontliner melees, ranged units, and I think a support unit. And then after that, it was all, with the nature terms, it was all like animal oriented. So all animal summons and that sort of stuff. So I didn't actually really play with many of the actual units. So it'll be interesting to see what our roster comes out to be this time instead of what I had previously. So anyway, I'll probably want to try to keep these soothers alive for as long as possible because they are actually tier 2 and they will not be replaceable, basically. So I'm going to come here first. Don't know what I'm going to do in terms of combat. I'll try to just like... Okay, that's definitely not going to fly. I don't know how much manual control I'm going to put into this just because it does slow things down quite a lot. So presuming that I can get the AI to do things okay here, I'll let them do that just so it keeps the game pace moving forward pretty quick. But of course, if it's going to leave us with too much damage, then I'll probably just redo and attempt to take control of it myself. Wow, these guys are really squishy. I'm going to Oh, they respawn, huh? Disassemble. When this unit dies, it spawns an enfeebled skeleton. Right, okay. Well, that's really awkward. Hmm. You cannot be affected. I wonder why... Oh, I don't know how to, stop this. Is this because you're a summon? Oh, it's in a sandstorm. Okay, yes, because one of the map categories, one of the map effects is that, if we're in the desert tiles, then we are caught in a sandstorm, but I didn't think that our home tile would be in the sandstorm. So healing magic's going to be kind of useless. Apparently, evidently. Yeah, okay, well, the alternative is that I get him out of there, but he's going to take opportunities of attack. Attacks of opportunity, rather. Which would be really annoying. Might have to, still redo this, I guess. See how we go. Yeah, because you know, it's still showing all healing, but of course it says it can't be affected. Okay, that still works. Okay, I don't understand, why then? Why it's telling me that he wouldn't be affected. Cannot be used when within an enemy zone of control. No, that's fine. Yeah, we're not within a zone of control. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, it worked, so I'm gonna be happy with that. I might be better off killing these guys because I can't kill him. Get rid of that. I'm just gonna put them into defense mode. Okay, they will survive, that's good. Oh my god, my mage just took a lot of damage there. Then we'll just blast them down. We will have to kill the skeleton. Would be doable. There we are. Okay, no one died, that's good. We're gonna have to spend a little time regenning, which is not ideal, but hey. Alright, and what do we want to, I should probably have used a bit of spells there, actually, but that's okay. We'll start getting the evokers, because that'll be pretty useful. What do I want first? What do I want early? I think... Oh, this is a different structure. Because I am playing as mystics, I'm going to have slightly different build setups to what I got used to, so this will be interesting, but... I think either gold or production or probably food first, more likely than anything. Mana draft production. I guess this isn't the end of the... Not a terrible idea either. Buy production is about 25% boost. 10 food is... about the same. Alright, I'm just going to start with the storehouse. And then I'll probably get the evocator's abode. We'll also start building some units. I'm going to start with a scout just so I can explore very quickly. I think something I learned last time was to try and set up outposts a little bit faster because I was a little bit more concerned about growing my city and to leave myself enough space, but then the AI kind of just swooped in and picked up these really annoying spots because they seem to be very happy to settle really far forward, which is like just annoying and a little bit silly because they end up putting themselves in a really vulnerable position that I don't really understand, but you know, that's probably something that will you know, eventually get worked out a little bit. I expect there will be tweaks to the AI, but They're not the smartest when it comes to the world map. But maybe that's also just the difficulty speaking. I don't know. I don't know, actually, I didn't check if I can turn the difficulty up. Almost certainly can, but obviously still don't want to. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm going to spend one more turn healing up. And, okay, yep, we're going up this way, so... More casting points. Whenever a new research goes, the knowledge of another random skill is reduced. Well, I'm guessing these are all going to be very research focused, which is fair enough. Oh, spells can be cast on the first turn of combat. 1,000 mana. Pretty good. We need to summon an army of magic origin units with low maintenance. Okay. After using a teleporter, huh? That's interesting too. That seems interesting. I don't know if it's as potent as the nature affinity tree was pretty strong, not gonna lie. I loved a lot of the bonuses in there. When I look at these ones from the Astral tree, I keep saying arcane. I'm probably gonna keep making that mistake. I apologize, but it will continue to happen. That's alright. Anyway. So yeah, the Astral tree, none of them really look like they're gonna change a lot for us, to be honest, but you never know. Once we come across them, I'm sure they'll be useful at least. But certainly not in the way that the nature tree was, I don't think. But again, we'll have to see. Where are we on the map? Do I know? Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to be in between a lot of empires again. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be someone up here. Probably be someone up this way. And then I don't know about the middle. So my priority will be to try and... Well, it looks like there might be a city there, actually. I should probably go down that way. Yep. We're at war with these guys. We'll fight for our freedom. Okay, so I think they're one of the... Okay, they're evil. It's not great. They're also... what do you call them? They're dark culture, which I don't like because it's a bit harder to manage the stability when you're not playing as a Dark Empire, but or Dark Empire provinces. Because I don't know if we're going to be good or evil. Probably just be somewhere in the middle, maybe. As of yet, but you know, we'll figure that out as we go. We can technically convert them, but it does give us evil affinity, unfortunately. So I'm going to see if I can clear this out quickly. Okay, we got our other scout, which is good. I'm going to send you out this way. And annex a province. Now... Gold isn't critical early, but it's very hard to find spots to put mines on. And it looks like there's quite a lot here. I'm already thinking... See, this is one of the other reasons that I wanted to play through once, because it's good to know some of the compounding factors that come later in the game. So the guilds that you get stack off of the types of improvements that you have in your province. So having lots of mines would allow me to build a merchant's guild, which is probably the more difficult guild to build from what I've experienced. Just because there's generally less places to put mines, but it might be just to do with the type of map that I was on. I don't know. But yeah, I think I want to claim this one first. It's got a good production kick. It's quite a lot. I think I'm happy to go with a bit of just a mine. Quarry is a reasonable choice too, but we'll go with the mine. And then we'll get the production bump anyway. Hey. Yeah, I want to get rid of this monster den early. So it's annoying. And it will stop me from growing out this way, so... Can't actually... Okay. Have I got any spells yet? No, just tactical spells. Okay, that's okay. Here we go. We've already met our first empire. Called it. There was definitely one to the top right. So he's an artisan merchant. Moonrock dwarves. Oh, cool. Mystics, great builders, runesmiths, astral and material. We should actually be able to be good friends with him. I think because we have the same affinity. He's also... Wait, can I see his... Yeah, they're also mystics, so we're kind of basically the same, dude. If you think about it, you know. Send him a gift. Hopefully he'll like us. He's already lost a unit. Poor dude. Well, that means I want to try claim out this way as fast as possible, because I don't want him snagging an outpost on my doorstep, because I'd rather be friends with him, and if he comes knocking, I'm going to kick his ass, because the AI just really has a tendency to pick that one spot that, you know, you're like, oh, this, you know, this is what I want, and then they come and just go sit down right next to it, and it's super annoying. Anyway, that's probably cognitive bias, but hey. So Wayfinder enchantments just make our scouts faster. Lightning blades, I like the idea of, gives us a bit of damage. These are tier 1s. I think I'm gonna start with... I'm gonna start with the Wayfinder enchantment. Even though it didn't end up being very useful in my last game, we'll try for it. Okay. I'm definitely gonna pick up Astral Inspiration. I don't think I need the casting yet, although it will be useful eventually. Okay, and that's the turn. Cool. Now, I should note, I've had 2 crashes so far in this game. I don't know if other people have been having problems. It seemed to be purely random, and kind of, it's not been a consistent problem, which is good. But it does make me a little bit nervous, obviously, because, you know, sometimes you just can't predict what's going to happen. So, yeah, anyone else that's encountered that issue as well, you're not alone. Okay, let's see if we can clear these dudes out. I'm going to put this manual and then just let the AI play through it, see what kind of result they come out with. Can't cast spells in the first turn, so I'll let them go, and then I'm just gonna pause that and have a look here. Enemies in a 1-unit hex. Target unit sustains 3 different types of damage. Oh, cool. Okay, so either big target damage or small AoE. Well, they made the silly mistake of sitting right next to one another, which, you know, I'm sure is good for their friendship and everything, but it's not very good for lightning. So eat a little bit of that, my dudes. I think the AI does tend to push the support units a little bit too far forward as well, in terms of the combat. Because they end up getting very exposed by sort of just running forward first, and then the melee units get stuck behind, and so... But for the most part, they do a pretty decent job. Alright, we're gonna win this with very little issue there. That's good. Cool. Because if you do, you can leave these things here, but I have realized that they sort of scale with the turn timer of the game, so they do get stronger if you leave them sitting around. So it's probably just easier to get rid of them early. Alright, she's gonna be a battle mage. I haven't really had much experience with battle mages, so this will be interesting. So when a spell is cast, it randomly gains damage. Channel power, magic attacks gain 80% extra damage. So I suppose you use this in lieu of an attack. Or maybe if you can't attack, you can use that, and then the next turn you do more damage. I'm gonna give her Lightning Evoker. Actually, wait. do I reset that? Experience later is kind of a good one too, just because it can start scaling up my units early. Well, I'm going to take this one first, and then I'll come back and get the combat skills. Just because high tier units are pretty dang good, so. We'll come and grab that first, and then I'll come and fight this dude. What is he sitting on? Archon blood. Oh, is that a special? No, it's just mana. Okay. Don't know how to tell. The magic materials as well is cool. It kind of reminds me of strategic resources from endless space, where you had the luxury resources where you can collect like multiples of a resource that gives you global effects, which is pretty cool. I really like the idea that you can end up fighting over important things. So did they have a different name? So magic materials, yeah, okay. So there is some over here. The focus crystals. Gold vein mana node. So either we should annex Gloomhearth and that can give us access to the focus crystals, or I put a city somewhere in here. I want to try to start planning this out as early as possible because I want to get outposts and stuff down as fast as possible. Now the infestations will attack my units. I don't think the neutral mobs will, so I'm just going to come through here if I can. You can annex another province. More got, so we've got lots of gold here, that's good. I don't need the gold right now. Although I guess I could start hurrying production a lot if I do just stack up lots of gold. That's an interesting idea, actually. Maybe I'll do that. This would be a good farming plot. Probably prefer foresters here, and then I want some quarries somewhere, but... Let me grab this one first, and we'll project our influence a little bit further. Okay. You might clear out some of these ads for me as well, which is nice. Oh my god. Caught a spy from Gloomhearth, Audible Gasp. I can hang it. Jesus, it's a bit of an intense reaction. I can get relations with Gloomhearth. I can get gold, or I can get good alignment. I don't think I care as much about alignment this game as I did last time. I wanted to see what the alignment did in my first playthrough, so I went like the full good route, and it's kind of neat, the little passive bonus you get is like better chance of positive outcomes. And there was something else I can't remember. Oh yeah, relations with everyone. So I mean, we could get alignment. I kind of want the gold. I don't really need it, but I kind of want it. Oh, we'll be good. We'll be good. I can't bring it. I can't like bring myself to be not nice to him. It doesn't feel right. Oh, did these guys literally just get stronger, or? Yeah, I'm gonna see how the auto combat goes. Okay, well, not ideal, but it's okay. We can get into territory, so we'll heal up. Okay. No one died at least, so that's fine. Ooh, okay, here we go. Evoke your wrath. These massive blue eyes, my god. Just like he's been fed breakfast once and he's pretending like he hasn't and wants second breakfast. Need to imagine what you forsook to earn it. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to give them my Whispering Stone. Now, my assumption so far is that you always have a free city near your starting city that's the same faction as you, and the idea is that you integrate them. But I obviously don't know if that's 100% true, but it's what I've observed so far. So that's okay, that will give me a city here, which is nice, but whether I still want to come up this way, I probably will, but we'll see. I'll keep sending the scout this way, because there's mountains here, obviously, so we'll want to check down here and see if I need a city down here, so, okay. In the meantime, we keep coming up this way. Pretty sure I need a hero in order to put outposts, which yes I do, so... Okay. Looks like there's a city there of some sort. So I might want a city somewhere up here. We'll see. I only have 3 to begin with. We'll have to be a bit selective early. Obviously I want this one. It's already established and I don't have to build it, so that works for me. I don't know if I actually want to put one here because there's already Gloomhearth which I could conquer, but yeah, it does make me anxious. Yeah, I'd like a granary, but I'm going to start with an evocator's abode. Getting the boosts is pretty important for stuff, but I think I've already built too many gold mines, so it seems unlikely to happen. I'm going to aim for the mana draft and production. That's pretty good in general. You know, actually, I might hurry this. I've got the gold, may as well use it. I'm going to get a little bit of knowledge income as well. Okay. But I don't have any units building. I really should start getting some stacking up. Let's get some of the evokers going. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Get a couple of tier 2 casters. I want to go attack Gloomhearth as fast as possible, basically, so I should definitely get some troops building. At least one evoker, and then I might get 2 guards, and then I can use that as a second army just to supplement my main army. Whether I'll be able to take them on is a different question, but I can try. See how it goes. Oh, he cleared that out for me. He's already building troops to support his other army. Okay. So there's a wonder here. Oh, only collectible by mystics. That's interesting. Oh, it's knowledge. Oh. Okay. How much space do we have around here? Oh, that's a unique material as well. Okay, so maybe I do want to put a city up here and then sort of spread it down this way. I'll be competing with whatever this is though, so I don't know. Anyway. Spend another turn healing, please. Wayfinder enchantment. This affects mages. Oh, Starblaze increases damage dealt when spells are cast. I only have 1 unit that non-mystic. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be basically all of our summons. Maybe army spell. I'm going to start with the lightning focus. It'd be good to have some stuff to spend the mana on. So, reaching a point where the casting reserves is probably going to be useful. So I think I will grab that now. Give me that extra casting capacity. Because I can finally start casting global spells. Oh, that must be the edge of the map. Okay. This is another... Have I not? There we go. She's also... She's also insolent. Dominating manlings. Hmm. Well, I guess I want this city as well. I'd rather be able to put my own city in a better position, but it's not the end of the world. Also kind of depends what style we want, whether we want to play like tall or expansive. Okay. Enchant. I probably should have done that before I moved. That's okay. What's this? Locking and shuffling research skills cost less. Research city structures cost less gold and production. Okay. That sounds useful for the research production. Which now I regret getting the library so early. I could have made it cheaper for myself, but it's okay. Oh, that's nice. I consider you my friend too, Fangir. But this costs money, I think. So I'm not gonna be actual friends with you yet. I'm sorry, my dude. He's so cordial and polite, and then I'm just like, F off, I can't afford it. That's alright. I'll make it up to him later. I'll send him a fruit basket. No, I can't walk through there. I'll head around this way. Don't really like it, but I'll do it just because I want to see what's around. Oh, hello. What are you? Ashbourne Hedonists. Ooh. Okay, so they're elves, basically. Kind of evil looking elves, not gonna lie. He's Astral as well. A little bit of chaos and shadow, so he's actually probably gonna kind of gel up a little bit too as well, to be honest, so he might like me. You never know. Okay, his city's up here, there we go. Okay, it's also his capital city. Alright, so I could be really rude and come and throw a city down here, like ASAP, in order to cut him off. I don't know if that's a good idea though, because I've already got one potentially here. And I'm gonna have to pay attention to it because it looks like he's met them as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak through here and then, yeah, okay. I don't think I need to rush anything to do with here then. Annex another province. What do I need? 2 foresters for the granary. I think that's quite doable. I'd probably rather expand up that way or that way. Actually, down is also viable, but... yeah, I think I will build a couple of foresters. Okay. A little bit of extra food and production. Kind of a nice balanced approach. I kind of want draft. 1 quarry, 1 forester. 2 farms. A little bit of mana. Okay, I can probably get the boost for granary. I'm gonna grow in 5 turns. Okay. Getting a boost for the blacksmith seems unlikely. I could also boost the arcane institute. Seems unlikely to get the boost for stone conjure at this point as well. Okay, I'm gonna start building that then. We'll hard build it. Okay, I can't move anyone. All right. Trade negotiations. I think this is with the, yep, the city. Yeah, I can give them gold. Which I don't really need right now, so... oh my god, a tier 3 belt. Holy crap. It's pretty good. I don't want to give up that much knowledge this early. Lose Imperium instead. No, you know what? I'm happy to pay for it. It will get relations. And a tier 3 belt? I mean, that's pretty pog. Oh yeah. It's the latest fashion. Although... I mean, it does look like a fur pelt. Is there some kind of irony behind a tiger wearing a fur pelt? I don't know. Anyways. Ooh. I should really be grabbing these Astral Echoes as well. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anyone up here, so I do kind of want this city. It's in a really good spot actually to just sort of claim all this stuff without without any opposition. A city in here is possible. Okay, I'm gonna get the Storm Spirit now. I need something to throw mana into, so we'll do that. New Empire Development. Over here. Gain knowledge per level of heroes defeated. I think I'm okay to leave this for now. That'd be good if we're going to war with people though. Go to Pact of Cooperation. Okay, we're definitely well ahead of these guys, so that's good. We want to get to vassalage. And then annexation. Oh. I guess I really can't see very well out here, because this is just all desert. Okay. Are they gonna take damage out here? No. They just can't regenerate and they can't see very well. Oh, there is a... well, okay. Oh my lord. That looks a little bit scary. Stuff of nightmares right there. Okay, well at least I know what's there. I'm not gonna go explore the very edge, because it's not like there's gonna be a player there, so... this is our tier 2 evoker. Okay, good. How long for the next 2 units? So 6 turns. Okay, I'm gonna loop a little bit further across and then I'm gonna walk up towards Glimhearth. And we're gonna see if we can conquer it. Nice and early. Or... I might actually come this way and see if I can throw a city here. Alright. Yes, enchant. I don't need the mana, so... may as well. Although I'm probably going to end up running out at some point, which would be kind of hilarious. Oh, they're underground. Okay. They're underneath this. Okay. I definitely want to claim this as fast as possible then, because it's possible that the dwarves might try to put something up here. It's unlikely, but... well, I say unlikely. They kind of happened to me last game. The moles just kind of came up and put an outpost right in the middle of nowhere. But well, for them, it was in the middle of nowhere, and for me, it was right in the smack bang in the middle of my empire, which was just annoying. Okay, I'm gonna run back as fast as possible then, actually. I want to go smack an outpost down. You're gonna wait. That's everything there, so you can come down this way. Oh yeah, it won't let me pass to unexplored terrain, which is slightly awkward, but that's okay. Okay. You have to come past here, actually, so I'm probably going to ditch the Inferno Puppy, or... I still want a frontliner. But I'll get rid of one of these in order to put the tier 2 evoker in it, because he'll be more potent, so... I obviously want as much strength as possible. Get the mana? Actually, they might attack me, that's a little bit concerning. Oh yeah, because this is all dim to... okay, whoops. Alright, he might die. These are all just buff spells. A minor race transformation, which gives us extra resistance. And a Phantasm Warrior. This is okay, it's not like amazing though. I could potentially look at one of these. This is all bone magic. I don't know if we're about that. Cryomancy. Okay, there's no... I don't think there's snow or ice on the desert map. I'm not gonna lie. Seems pretty unlikely. So I think this stuff is kind of not useful. Well, I mean the enchantments are cool actually, sorry, but the obviously the School of Cryomancy is absolutely useless. Not absolutely useless, but mostly useless. Some of the Horde, we could make ourselves smaller, I think is how that works. Mob camp, food and draft. Tier 1 units are cheaper, interesting. Fire magic. Copper golem. Production and draft in exchange for stability. Bleeding. Quarry and quarries. Draft and mana per quarries. There's no swamps. There's not a lot of forest. City stability per adjacent province improvement. That's as a quarry. Interesting. No. I might just stick with the term of warding. Get the magical wards. Just because it's thematic, even though I'm not super excited by any of this stuff. Will help me get to the tier 2 tome.
Those who master the arcane are as a soothing.
Oh, this is cheaper, I think. Is that how that works? I do want magical wards, but I'll get this first because it's a bit cheaper. Okay. Let's not summon that right now. Yeah, it's a personal preference for me because I don't break treaties. That's nice to know. And it makes sense because I haven't broken any treaties yet. I'm not sure how I would have had the chance, but... Oh, Gloomhearth. Okay. Well... Yeah, that's really annoying because I want to come and put an outpost over here. We'll work on it. It's going to be a little bit difficult if I had to come and defend my home province. Yeah, they've put an outpost here, so I've still got room to come this way. That's good. I'll kind of want to put it here or here, because I want to get all this stuff, this Demigod ruins for the Imperium and the Wonder. And I don't need to worry about putting cities over here because I'm just going to go take these two, unless someone else beats me to it, I guess. But seems unlikely. It sounded a little bit funky. You are going to make it how far next turn? Yeah. You won't quite make it that far. Okay, he did survive. That's nice. This is, interesting. There's like no one over here. Maybe I'd rather put a city in here. I don't know. Guess we'll see.